Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. The Orioles continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Rick Porcello is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Hayes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The designated hitter, Austin Hayes.
Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Porcello, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. The relay throw. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Ready now for Baltimore, Manny Machado. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away in time, and he is nailed at second. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Swihart is there, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Orioles held in check there. 0-0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Jones is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, everyone's waiting for Pedroia to come alive a little bit. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Grounded to short. Machado is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Betts is going to turn for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double to second.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Here's Chris Davis now. In his career against Porcello, he has an even 10 hits in 44 at-bats. He's also taken him deep 4 times. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Got him.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
At the plate, Adam Jones. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well again down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. In his career against Porcello, he's gone 3 for 8. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here's another 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Jones is under it. He's got it 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Rafael.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First offering on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, he's just 1 for 6. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park in and around the stadium as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. In now for the O's, Colby Rasmus, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Line toward the gap in left center. Bradley arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And with one gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. Now in the box, Chance Sisco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bogarts ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he takes strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And now a soft liner to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line softly to the right side, foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting for it now is Pedroia. 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Chris Davis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Davis is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Drilled down the line, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting. First baseman.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Jonathan Scope.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Strike one to start the at-bat. Moreland trying to get there, and no one will get this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A two-run shot here for Adam Jones. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham.
Tim Beckham.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it bangs off the monster. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
In now, Colby Rasmus. Lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. The relay. The tag, and he's out going for third. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bradley is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball.
Well, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. Try to go deep, count leverage, get to 2 strikes, shorten up, and do your job.
He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. So 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Halfway home from Fenway. It's now 4-0 Baltimore. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. There's our line score through the first 4.5. And these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Favorable call in there for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, Dero, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far on this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Benintendi stands at first with 1 out. Benintendi's on the move. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Ground ball right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 0-1 on its way. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Manny Machado now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Benintendi is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting. First baseman. Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. First pitch on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. And he's finding new life out there in the 6th inning as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Jonathan Stowe will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home, get this offense rolling. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. It bangs off the billboard and it's out of here. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game, as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0. Adam Jones will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Pitch on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Orioles 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Digging in to try it again, Blake Swihart. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Stephen Wright is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 42, Stephen Wright.
Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this
Third
point.
baseman, Tim Beckham.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher.
Ready for another chance? Chance Cisco. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Bouncer up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mancini facing back, still going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo home run there for Mookie. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
First baseman.
Now another one hit deep to left. Mancini going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And a fastball just a bit high. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado charging this one. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew.
Riding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High pop-up. Cisco has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Orioles 5 and the Red Sox 1. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Austin Hayes. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 away. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, he's gone 3 for 4. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Pedroia is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Brad Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42, Brad Brock.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Smoke toward third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it to throw. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's 0 for 9. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit in the air down the right field line. Rasmus has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Blake Swihart. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Line drive to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was one strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home for first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
Xander Bogaerts stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. But an RBI triple gets the Red Sox a run. On to the ninth from Fenway Park. It's now 5-2. Here's Chris Davis now.
Getting off for the Orioles, first baseman, Chris Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open it up to 6-2 now. Jonathan Scope will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Jones swings and hits it very well to left. Backing up is Bradley to put it away shy of the monster for out number 2. Digging in once again, Tim Beckham. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles get a run thanks to the familiar home run swing of Chris Davis. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's the Orioles 6 and the Red Sox 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Now the 0-1. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him.
Now batting, first baseman.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brach, not great. He's 1 for 8. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
6-2, the final total today. The O's get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Kevin Gausman earns win number 4 on the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 5